first graders. Today for math, we are going to be learning about a new app and learning how to use a new app that will help us with our geometry lessons that will be coming up and that we're working on right now. If you go on your iPad into your math folder, you should find the app that's called Pattern Shapes. And it looks very much like the Number Frames app that we used earlier in the year. Instead of having counters and 10 frames, it has our pattern blocks, our pattern shapes that you see here. So the app is set up very similar where you can write by clicking the pen, the tool here. This will clear everything off your page if you want to completely clear your board, but you can just go and pull the different shapes and put them on your main board here. And this arrow tool allows you to move them around. And again, this part here will allow you to clear the whole board and you can start over. If you just wanted to delete one block, say you pulled certain blocks out and you only wanted to delete one, the one that is highlighted in green, see how I can click, you can come down here and hit the trash and that will just delete the one that you want to delete. So yesterday you learned about plane shapes. You looked for plane shapes in your environment. We talked about how many sides plane shapes has. And today you're going to work on something where we can use certain shapes to create other shapes. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So here, for example, if I pull out a trapezoid, which we learned about yesterday, we can use other shapes to create this same shape. So if I pull out a triangle, and I'll show by putting this over top, and I can then grab this rhombus, and if I twist it around, I can set it right here, and now I've used two different shapes to create a trapezoid. You can see it's the same. We can do the same. We can also make a trapezoid with just triangles. So I'll show you by pulling out this triangle and this triangle, and then think about what I might have to do with that third triangle so that I can make another trapezoid. I can take this and flip it by using the arrow tool and placing it right here, and now I've created a trapezoid using three triangles. So what you're going to do today is spend some time exploring this app where you can play around with the shapes, try to create something that will actually be an upcoming lesson where you'll create a picture using the pattern shapes. But for your activity today on Seesaw, I'd like you to try to create a hexagon, which is this six-sided shape, showing the hexagon created two different ways. So by using a combination of different pattern shapes, maybe you might use a trapezoid. In some of them, show two different ways of making a hexagon, and then you'll take a screenshot of those two ways of making a hexagon and post it on your Seesaw activity for today. Okay, so again, spend some time checking the app out. We will be using this in future lessons, and happy building. All right, thanks. Bye.